Startups, mothers, and tech employees were invited to a live interactive debate featuring inspirational female leaders who discussed their careers and the power of technology at the Impact Hub in Brixton.
Hi, my name's Sonia Meggie and I'm the founder of an organisation called Inspirational You. I'm also a mother and a student. Over the last 2 years, I've interviewed and featured over 200 women on the various events that I organise via my company, Inspirational You, and all of these women I've met via social media. I've interviewed women who run successful banking companies, women who run blogs, women who've changed careers, women who've decided that going back into full-time work is not for them, or women who, like myself, just have a genuine passion for technology and just want to learn more and want to ensure that they are successful. So I decided to look at what and how women are using technology. And as a result of that, I've decided to do a final research project on women who use technology.
The number of women in the creative and media industries has increased from 53,750 in 2009 to 69,590 in 2012, which represents 36% of the total workforce in 2012 compared to 27% in 2009. This stat is from the Creative Skillset Employment Census of 2012. In the UK, in 2012, for the first time since Global Entrepreneurship Monitoring Records began, almost 1/4 of working-age individuals were engaged in entrepreneurial activity or intended to start a business within the next 3 years. This source came from the Global Entrepreneurship Monitoring Report of 2014.
Wi-Fi passwords, if anybody would like to get on Wi-Fi right now. Let's get you all teched up and fired up. So do ask questions, do take notes, and of course, just engage as much as possible. We're here for your benefit, not the other way around, okay?
Tech for me has opened up many doors. I happen to be the first in a few of technology's qualifications, and it's opened the doors for me to have my own business, be a homeschooling mum, and on the board of many different strange companies. Apps are amazing right now. There's lots of things that you can utilise with free apps, paid apps, whatever. And I find that what I like to do now is like a game I play with the smart kids that I teach. It's a game where we open up the apps as well as when I do business meetings, find out what apps people use most and see what uses it has for you. Because I've recently done an invoice from an app and my business partner was like, oh my God, that took you seconds. How did you do that? I was like, it's an app I downloaded.
Technology has been fantastic for me because I teach online. I teach for University of the Arts, London, College of Fashion and Central St Martin's. And I'm able to reach people all over the world, Africa, Russia. As a result of that, I'm now starting to set up my own online academy called Wilberforce Academy, which will help young people to look at business in technology and across the creative industries.
The interesting thing about that is that I don't actually live here. I live in Ghana, West Africa, so tech has been fantastic for me because it allows me to teach overseas.
It's allowed me to have it all. So I have a career, I have a family, I've got a husband, kids, and technology's basically allowed me to manage all of that.
YouTube is a great resource. It's like you can just type in the word Twitter help and you will get some. There are lots of people that just don't mind filming themselves, telling you how to do stuff. I've taught myself Photoshop, I tried to edit a video, I didn't do it well. But it's, there's so many help videos, at least on YouTube.
Tech has made things so much easier in my life. I can run both my businesses from anywhere in the world. That can be in the bathroom, the kitchen, on the school run, at the school gates, in the queues. even from home if I want to.
Technology has been brilliant for me in regards to my business because it gets me to spread the word about the wonderful things that British black entertainers are doing, which was really previously unheard of and not really discussed.
Okay, there's a book called Little Miss Geek, and it's written by Belinda Palmer, and she's very vocal on the topic of women and young girls and technology and how they're put off by technology. And within her book, she quotes a real-world example. So this goes back to 1969, and it's the rejection letter from the BBC to a woman who's applied to be an engineer or a technician. And the response is basically, we do not employ women at this time, or we do not employ females. And it's a true, genuine thing, and it's shocking. It was really shocking. But, you know, we've come a long way since then, and there's a long way we can actually go, because we're in technology with youngsters. I work with youngsters a lot, and you find out that they're really put off by STEM, which is science, technology, engineering and maths, which is a real shame, because once they shut the door to it, they've just cut themselves off to, you know, a lot of careers that could work really well for them. Companies are definitely waking up to the idea that they're missing a trick when they don't have diverse teams. And there's a real push at a lot of companies to get more women into tech. And that is one of the reasons that STEMX was born. And it was tackling the younger females to try and just dispel, you know, the stereotypes and, you know, the things that hold them back from taking up STEM and putting them in touch with role models.
To me, the focus for me, since as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to have a family. So I prioritized that. As soon as that opportunity came along, that was definitely priority for me, because I knew that, it's not so much that I knew, but I had a feeling that that would be the defining moment for me in terms of who I am as a person. And so now that I have a daughter, I can't travel as much, so I can't always go for castings. I can't always take every modeling job that I take, because who's going to pick my daughter up from school? So all these logistical issues are on my mind. So I had to be more creative as such and find a way to still do all the things that I love to do, but find a way to make it fit in my primary job, which is being a mom.
Women continue to take the primary responsibility for childcare beyond the early years. 3/4 of mothers say that they have primary day-to-day responsibility for children. This has come from the Equality and Human Rights Commission research report of June 2014. According to the Creative Skill Set Census of 2009, women tend to be more highly represented in areas such as costume and wardrobe, which is 68%, and makeup and hair at 52%, and less in technical roles such as engineering and transmission at just 7%, editing 14%, or music, audio and sound 11%.